Hello, Cameron from sunny Florida. This is Norm speaking. I know you got a couple of questions you wanted to ask me, so hey, let's get on with it. The first one, well, you asked me if I have any ties to some bands and stuff. Well, I used to have a band called New York Lights. We played a lot of clubs back in the early days, and then after that we changed and got onto the rock scene and started doing Genesis, Queen, and all these other bands. But you know, ended up doing all kinds of things, such as commercials and eventually Starmania, right? So the kind of band thing fell behind. But I did a lot of work with a lot of people just writing songs, trying to do demos and stuff like that. So I hope that answered your question. Well, the question about the workflow, that's a good one. It used to flow like Niagara Falls, but lately after all that, it's kind of slowing down. It's a slow stream, basically. But I'm going over all my old demos that I did, with friends of mine. A good friend, Robbie Wales, which is a good guitarist and songwriter. So, I'm getting into that and saying I might be working some on some of those songs, and maybe put them up there on YouTube. So, stay tuned. My motivations for writing music, most of it comes from breaking up with someone, actually, relationships and stuff. So it's, my songs mostly are based on relationships and the lack of love, basically. So, yeah, they're kind of like songs to make you cry. I guess what's more rewarding about the stuff I've done in my life probably like, the happiness it gives to people, Starmania and, all those cartoons and things I did for the kids and all that stuff. So it's kind of makes people happy. I didn't make a lot of money in music, eh? It's not, it wasn't a money thing for me. It was like, I always loved music and I like singing, so that's about it. Yeah, the question about the origin of the music, well, I guess most of the stuff that people have never heard, because I never had a chance to put anything on record and stuff. English speaking in a Quebec province, sometimes it was very hard when in younger days to get those songs onto to a record company and get them out there. It's unfortunate, but I was sort of born in the wrong place, I guess. As far as the reaction from people from different places, I would say that, well, I got a little story for you if you want, but, we did Starmania in many, many places, right? Most of it was done in, of course, France. But just to see how the fans react and stuff like this, the people react, is that when we came out of the door, the artist entry or something, you'd have maybe 25 to 40 people there just waiting for you for autographs and stuff. Here in Montreal, we did Starmania. We walked out the door, and guess how many people were there? 2, and they were French people from France. So just to explain that, yeah, there's in France it's different. They really think you're a star. You know what I mean? They treat you like one. So yeah, they're ready to maybe take a fringe off your jacket sometimes. So that's it. That's about it. Well, for inspiration, I listen a lot to, lately, I'm listening to Journey, the singer Steve Perry, which I think is probably the greatest singer in rock and roll. So you should give a listen to that guy. He can really sing, and I like that guy a lot, and I like that band. That's that. What would I do? What would I do? What would I do? Jeez, I guess I'd give everything away that I have to someone who needs it. And honestly, if I had 3 days left, I would say probably that I'm going home. Going back home. I'm going back home to my Lord God. Going back home to my Lord God. And it won't be long. And I'll be back home. Hope you like that one. Well, seeing my age is, I'm not that young, right? So what I used to listen to and love to watch is like things like Johnny Quest, Mr. Magoo, Flintstones, those kind of things. You know, we didn't have, there was not too many Japanese type cartoons to listen to, so, or to watch actually. So even Popeye, and I ate a lot of spinach. That's why I'm so strong today. Just kidding. So Cameron, that's it. I guess I've answered all your questions. I hope I hope it sounds okay because I'm not used to doing these kind of things. But I'd like to thank you for your interest in what I've done in the past and what I'm doing now. And I'd like to say, well, so long and have a good life, buddy.